It doesn't always have to be the end of the world. You guys told each other how you felt. It's important to tell each other how you feel. And you want to work on it. Did you guys both know that you wanted to work on this problem, or did you just kind of always fight about it before?
I think that we've been trying to work through it. I'd say it's definitely getting better.
I agree.
Yeah. At first, when we first did it, it was like a huge change because we weren't used to each other's living habits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've grown up together, but we've had our separate rooms, and he went away, to different places, and I've been away. And so when we finally came back together, you gotta get used to living with somebody who's not the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to realize that they're different and they have those differences, and be respectful of that. And you have to work with each other and compromise.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Were you aware that this was something you guys were trying to work on?
Yeah, like she said, it was tougher in the beginning, but we have had these talks sometimes. But I think we're laying the foundation for not just communicating now, but everlasting communication.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. As I was coming back in here, I kind of felt like you guys were already on the right direction. So that makes my job a little bit easier because I don't have to help you see the different things that you could do. I don't have to help guide you and really dig to identify your goals because you guys already had this understanding of what you wanted, and I think you're just looking for some tools to kind of get there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be really beneficial. And I think that as you consider both of your perspectives, you like things to be super clean, you're a little bit more lenient, and you don't mind if there's a thing here and there, or you might only clean once a week where she would clean every day. It's important to keep those things in perspective. And so that being said, I already suggested this week for you that if you would just take some time and reflect with each other on where you're at, how you're working on things. That's one task that I think would be really beneficial. And when we were talking about our miracle question, you said that you would notice your stress level was down, that there was not as much negativity between you, that you would be doing shared things like going to Lookout Mountain. You might be doing worship together or spending some fun time on Sundays together. Different things like that would be happening more often because you were happy, you were peaceful. I have written down here that you could eat breakfast together, all these different things. So I want to encourage you to identify at least, you could make muffins. I want to encourage you to identify at least 2 things that you can do either on a daily basis, like having breakfast together, that could be one of your things, or doing some sort of shared activity on the weekend to purposefully build your relationship instead of letting your relationship hinge on where you guys are at with the cleaning thing. Mm-hmm. Because I hear everything that you're saying, and it's an important issue, but I sense that you guys are very relational, and if your relationship isn't good, that makes the problem look that much bigger. So if you're able to connect in spite of this problem that you're trying to work on, and you guys are, I think that it's going to help you be more motivated to work on it together and to not be so upset when you guys have setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to encourage you to do that. Do you think you'll be able to do 1 or 2 of those things?
Yeah.
Eating breakfast together, spending time on the weekends, worship together, stuff like that?
I think that'd be great.
Okay, let's write that down as one of your assignments for the week. Are there any other questions or comments that you have as we're wrapping up?
No?
You don't think so? All right, well, I'm going to leave it up to you to call me if you want to have another session. Usually if people are wanting another session, that's what I do. I'll just let them call me. The spacing, the pacing of therapy is totally up to you. So I think that you guys have a couple different things that you could do to work on things this week and next week, and you will be on your way. So just give me a call.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a good afternoon.
You too.